We are staying in an apartment in Reykjavik, Iceland, and in this video, we're gonna give you a full tour. Let's go.
We're 1 minute away from SIF Apartments. So on booking.com, we were hunting for a hotel, for an apartment, for something. And this was the cheapest that we could find. So total was around $750, $770 if I remember this correctly. For 3 days, it's a 1-bedroom, potentially a studio with a balcony. I'm excited about the balcony. I think there should be some parkings right underneath the building. All right, so we parked our car in P2. We downloaded an app called Parka, and now with all of our luggage and backpacks and snacks that we got, we're gonna go check in to our apartment. Now we booked this from booking.com. It does come up as an apartment or apart hotel, although there's no such thing about hotel. This is what the building looks like, and we have a corner room facing that way. No real view from here, but right behind these buildings are these massive, beautiful mountains, but sadly we're surrounded by office park buildings. So let's go into building number 9. So the first door opens automatically. So the second door has a code that you enter here. Okay, we're going to the 4th floor. All right, here we are, our booking.com apartment, SIF apartment in Reykjavik, Iceland.
Yes.
Let's do a tour.
And since I've seen the apartment already, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Okay.
And we have 3 days here. Let's start the tour.
Okay.
Right as you walk into the apartment, huge closet. We have put our backpacks in. I do see a vacuum cleaner, ironing board, and an iron. There is another one here. I don't know if I can open with the boys behind the door. That's a utility closet, with a step stool in there and
Drying rack.
drying rack for your clothes. Next up is the beautiful bathroom. Now this special rack is a towel warming rack. Last time we saw this was in Barcelona a few years ago. At first we had no idea what to do with this, but once we figured it out and used, the towels were so warm after a warm shower. This is amazing. So we are definitely going to be using this.
They do include a couple of shampoos and hair conditioner, your toilet roll, more shampoo and hair conditioner. Here's your sink, and here is your laundry and dryer. More soaps here. Kind of looks like a wet bath with the soaps out here, but it's probably not a wet bath. There's a curtain here and a rain shower right above. I think that's your detergent. Okay, so moving on. What do we have?
I just found out something really cool.
Okay.
I thought this was just a thermostat to control the temperature of the room, but this says in this apartment there is floor heating.
Floor heating?
To adjust, press up or down and then confirm.
Okay, heated floors, that's a first for us.
That's a first. We have heard about it, but we've never experienced it. So take off your shoes and socks, boys.
Did you turn it on?
No.
Okay, so we'll experiment with that later on.
We'll experiment off camera and then we'll share how that feels. Moving on, this is your living space. How gorgeous. This is beautiful. We love that this has a nice dining table for the 4 of us, because some of the other apartments that we were looking at came with 2 seats.
Yeah, there was one that was a little bit more expensive, but it only had a dining table with 2 seats on it. So, there's 4 of us, so we're excited.
We leaned toward this one more because we saw ourselves just sitting on a table, eating some snacks and dinners. Now this, like I said, is your living space. There's a nice couch there.
And this couch will also be a bed because it's a sofa bed.
Yes. Take a look at the view.
Now we're really hoping for a tiny bit of mountain view. So I know it's cloudy and foggy, but I don't think even without the fog and cloud that there are any mountain views here. I think the mountains are on that side, the other
That's
side.
right there. Between these two buildings, you can see the mountain.
Oh, so hopefully if it clears tomorrow, we can hopefully see that mountain.
I do appreciate that there is glass through and through, so it feels very open. In the living room, you see a nice painting of Iceland.
Is it a painting or a picture? I think that's a picture.
It's a picture, but it is signed.
By
Maybe
the
by
photographer?
the photographer?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus the mountains, this visual we did experience on our drive from the airport to the hotel. We did see a lot of this landscape and the houses like that. You have a beautiful round mirror here, right in the living room. And from living room, we're now gonna move on to the kitchen, which I'm already in love with. I love how cozy it is, but it still feels open and big because you have glass all through. You can see a nice balcony area outside and you have outdoors visuals everywhere. I love this. Now going into the details about the kitchen, this is a fully functional, fully equipped kitchen. As you can see, we do have a toaster, cutting board, salt and pepper shaker. And what I'm really surprised about is the oven. I don't think we'll be using it much, maybe for the big breads, but it's amazing. Of course, you have everything really nicely, beautifully set up.
You have your pots and pans.
Everything.
And all the spoons and forks and knives that you need. There is a microwave.
If you have been watching us, you know that there's gonna be some serious cooking here tonight.
Yeah, and we picked some groceries, coming. Now turning here, Ali has already stocked this up. That's unusual. There's a water bottle here. There's a freezer down below. So a nice full-size fridge, a coffee maker, dish soap, and dishwasher as well. Okay, right next to the kitchen is a lock system, alarm system. So if somebody rings a bell, you can see who it is and buzz them in.
Never really seen a balcony enclosed.
Like this type, right? Like there's glass all around. And look, it's like teak wood floor.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, let's see. So it is open, or maybe somebody like left it open here, but they have a fake plant here. It kind of gives a nice green touch. Check this out. So you're in your apartment, but then you can come out and experience some fresh air. And also you can check out all the cooking Ali is going to be doing. But yeah, really nice seating.
This is definitely gonna be my chill zone. I'm gonna be here like 24/7.
Yeah, it is actually really nice. It's a nice concept. I wish more apartments around do this kind of thing. Like, you're sitting in your balcony, but you're protected by the elements.
Now moving on to the bedroom, which is the final room of this apartment. Here is your bed.
Yeah, set up in a very, I was going to say, in a Nordic
Yeah.
style. Like when we went to Oslo, we noticed that both comforters are separately folded. It's kind of a unique, cool look. A couple of nightstands, and the only TV in this apartment, in this room, and it's not a mega TV, but just good enough. Although we barely use TVs when we're on vacation.
There is another big closet or wardrobe.
So there's plenty of space for your clothes,
A
and
lot of
then
hangers.
what Alia would appreciate, they do have a couple of extra pillows in here and
Extra bedding.
extra bedding. Hopefully we can find covers or sheets for them.
And nice drawers.
Another Icelandic landscape photograph picture. Like, we love it.
By the same photographer.
Yeah, we love it. And then the view from here is of this cool looking building.
Now the view at first may not look special, but if you come here on this side, we know that the gap between those two buildings,
Right here.
that's where the water is, and that's where the big mountains are. We saw when we were outside. So if the weather gets a little nicer, we may be able to see that from that tiny opening.
We may have a tiny bit of mountain view. And also it tells us how close we are to the water. I think it's about a 5-minute walk to that water. But to be honest with you, I'm happy with this view.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I don't know, it's futuristic. So from this beautiful view, hopefully you got a good idea what $700 for 3 nights will get you in Iceland. We searched for an apartment or a hotel for days. This is definitely on the smaller size, but we were looking for something different, and this did it for us. Like this glass corner balcony was our draw. Plus, this neighborhood is nice and quiet, and it's not that far from the downtown area. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this very quick tour of our apartment in Iceland, and we'll catch you guys in the bye for now. Alright, this is the next morning. We wanted to show you guys a quick bonus clip of when the weather is not that bad, and we got this to work. So these are heated floors and 27 degrees, and the floor is heated. We are heading out to the airport. I'm gonna give Sif Apartments a thumbs up. It was nice, it was relaxing, it was fun. Ali, are you ready to go inside? Oh, you look so sleepy on camera.
And then you have a holder to bring stuff. The top shelves.
That is
Just
interesting.
like that. By the way, I just figured that out.
Here is a chair.
And whose chair is gonna be? Is it gonna be Isa's? Or, oh, his is missing. So your thermostat, which, I don't know if it's, did I just turn it? Oh, that's the bell in the front. That's not the thermostat.